in every category, what do you think is the best food?
Best food.
Rice.
Sushi.
Rice.
Anything with rice.
Rice.
Sushi.
Anything with
Dishes,
rice.
I
yeah.
just
Who's
I just
cinnamon?
no, I just put cinnamon on my chocomocha earlier. Chocomocha?
Who's
Mocha
Chocomocat?
Chocolate.
I don't know what's real and what's not.
Not chocolate.
Good morning, good afternoon for us, and good evening to everybody. This is the first episode of many more episodes of the Youth Podcast. I will be your host for today, Rod, and I will be joined here with future hosts and also my co-host for today, as well as my fellow youth leaders, Ate Sophia or Ate Pia, as we will frequently be calling her, Maya, Shara, John, and Andrea. Yes. So this is the first episode of podcast. This is just, an informative episode, not gonna really, strike into all of the heart wrenching
specific
and
topics.
yes.
Yeah.
But this podcast, it will be pretty random, but we really do want to have like, some main points during the later episodes, starting next episode, but yes. So really, the main points on this podcast we really want to talk about, our objectives, you could say, is to spread the word of God. Obviously, yes, because we want to do this all for His glory. Yes, we also want to do this so that we can be heard, because sometimes adults don't really take you seriously sometimes, because they could think, I'm just spitballing here, but they could think, they're youths, they still don't know how to live their life or something. But as youths, we do have our opinions, we do have our views in life, and we really think that we could help. Maybe sometimes it doesn't, but we really do think we can help.
But
Yes.
I'm thankful to our adults, like the adults surrounding us, because they really listen to us and they give
Yes.
importance to our voice. That's why I think we had this courage to release this kind of podcast episodes,
He gave us
because
chance.
they gave us chance.
He gave us a
Exactly.
chance to live. That reference will only be you guys, if you guys don't get
Isaac.
a reference, but
Oh my
it's
god,
fun.
Isaac, Isaac.
I feel bad for the people who didn't join that meeting. But yeah, yes, another goal or another objective we really want to do through this podcast is, to share our experiences and let the people who haven't experienced learn from it. Sometimes we're in a situation, but God has given His grace, His mercy to us, where uh sometimes other people can go through that situation, or sometimes people are going through that situation. And with the fact that we God has given us His grace, or has given us His power to go through that situation, we can share, we can also help other people see God through that situation as well. We're doing this episode so that you can be prepared over the coming weeks about what topics we might cover. For example,
School, right?
School,
yes,
School.
education.
education.
Education and our place in
Yes.
life.
That's
Health.
a bit deep.
That
Yes.
is deep.
Self care, self love.
Yeah.
Self love. We're doing this podcast to spread the word of God, obviously. Yes, it is our God given right and duty to spread His name. It's not just our right, it's our mission here on earth. It's to spread, is to carry God's kingdom across the nations. Yes. So, through this podcast, we hope to, help that mission that we have.
Yeah. Well, our goal, or like why we do this, is to help other youths, or like it's targeted towards the youth, and it's like to help them, right, to share our experiences, and to like for example, we have our upcoming education episode, and it's so we can help the youth to better understand their school. Like we will have some people who are experienced in that department, in that area, that and that we can like share it, or they can share their experiences, or like how they got through their experience in school, and it will really help the youth. Like they can relate to it, or they can be prepared to for it. And also like what Rod said, our second reason is to spread the word of God, the man, right?
Mhm.
To like we will have some deep episodes that we will like share, like it's like mini teachings, right? It's like teachings. We will have other youth like also tell, also come here in, it's not just leaders, it's like
Mhm.
the whole youth will come and speak. And
Yes.
it's to we will even have verses. We have our verses, right? Our verse Jeremiah 4 to
Mhm.
10, and it's about us, the youth, being ready. So
Yes.
we will have some verses all around. So
Really what I think our objective really why we're doing this also is that, like all the others said, we are here to basically share like ourselves as youth. In a way, we're all trying to figure out some stuff ourselves, and in a way, we're trying to help other youths in a way that if they need help with anything, or we can try to influence them if they need any help or stuff. So even like in school, in life, we can go even deeper on how, like, let's say, like what John said with school and all. So it's really the main important thing we made for this podcast is that we are here to talk about stuff that adults cannot talk about to youth exactly.
All right,
yeah.
another objective why, another reason why we are planning to do this is so that we can teach everyone, anyone who is watching the podcast. We hope that they will learn something. Also, us. I hope we learn something from this to teach and learn. Other than that, to create memories, to have a good time.
Yes, as nearly everyone has covered here, that's all our main objective. And also, we're also here to make everyone's voices here heard. So we know what it's like for each and every one of us. And we are really also here to share experience with you, and more to come, more guest speakers that will come from the coming episodes. So you can be encouraged from what they're going to say and so on.
Also, our one of our objectives why we're doing this is that um, to share to the youths the joy of serving the Lord. It's like it's not being religious or anything. It's not we're not converting them to something else, but we just really want them to know the life that the Lord can offer and wants to offer to every youth just like us and to every youth that's listening, how enjoyable life can be and how wonderful life can be, just like um just like how we are experiencing it now. And also just like how John mentioned in Jeremiah, right? Jeremiah 1 verse 4 to 10, how the Lord called Jeremiah, and Jeremiah was questioning the Lord that he's still too young. He's still too young and he don't know what to say to the people. But then the Lord told Jeremiah that just go. I just need you to go because I have already put the words in your mouth, what to speak and how to speak it, because I am with you. That's what the Lord told Jeremiah. And like in the same way for us, we just really need to step out of our comfort zone, step out of faith that the Lord has already put words in our mouth. And that's what we are doing now. We are speaking it out, we are sharing it to the people because it's selfish for us to just keep it to ourselves, right? We also want other youths to experience what we are experiencing right now. The joy of having each other, the joy of having adults around us, the joy of having friends as strong as the friendship we have. And just like Maya said, the memories that we are having. So, yes, that's one of our objectives. I've said a lot, but.
Back to you, Rod.
You can hear the sass.
You.
So Jeremiah 1 4-10. The word of the Lord came to me, saying, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. Alas, sovereign Lord, I said, I do not know how to speak. I am too young. But the Lord said to me, do not say I am too young. You must go to everyone I send you to and say whatever I command you. Do not be afraid of them, for I am with you and will rescue you, declares the Lord. Then the Lord reached out in his hand and touched my mouth and said to me, I have put my words in your mouth. See, today I appoint you over to the nations and the kingdoms to uproot and tear down, to destroy and overthrow, to build and to plant.
First Timothy 4:12. Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity.
Yes, truly, those verses do give us a quick insight on Jeremiah's life. Truly, even as someone as young as him could truly make an impact across our world and in the Bible. I feel like without him, maybe the scene of prophecies in the Old Testament wouldn't have happened. He was really essential part of the Bible. Yes.
Mhm.
Hello. So, our game for today is 15 questions, which how it works is that we have spin the wheel, which is there. And I'll be asking questions first, and after I ask the questions, our names are in the spin the wheel, and Rod will spin it after I ask the questions, and that person should answer. Okay.
The wheel is a
Um,
cookie. I want to eat it.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, it's a cookie.
Question.
Yeah.
Okay, let's ask this person, Ate Pia.
Okay, give me the
okay.
question.
What's your favorite TV show?
As of the moment,
UA.
wait, is Netflix
UA.
series
Yes,
Any.
it
Yeah,
is.
considered
yeah, yeah.
It is
Yeah.
counted.
as. Yeah, I
Like
think it
anything
should.
that's a
Stranger
series
Things.
counts. Any
Okay,
Umbrella
series
then
Academy.
counts as MH.
currently my favorite is UA,
Yo.
Umbrella Academy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Next
Wow.
question is,
Am I?
what's your favorite video game?
Oh,
Oh
Oh,
wow.
I think we all know the
Oh,
I
answer.
I
Rod.
think
think
we
Yeah,
all
Rod.
know the answer.
Rod.
Yes, the new 2020 FPS shooter, Valorant.
do it again.
Yeah, I'm not answering the
Favorite
same question
thing to
twice.
do in your
In your
free
free
time?
time. Wait, you can see the line though.
Andy. Yeah.
Andy.
Andy.
Yes.
No, I thought that was John because I think the line is right here.
Both of them answer.
What?
But
I I mostly sometimes draw at my some
Drawing.
s- yeah, I sometimes draw or watch or read on my phone.
What's your
okay.
favorite thing
Okay.
to draw? Follow-up question. Is that allowed?
Rod.
Like,
Yeah,
Yes.
it's
I
allowed.
just draw my OC.
You
What's your
have an
favorite thing to
OC?
Own
read?
Show us your
character?
OC, please.
Yeah, my
What's
my
OC
my own
reveal.
character.
Do
No,
an
we're doing
OC
that in the art
reveal.
episode, which will probably
Okay,
not
okay.
happen.
There's an
Um
oh.
Okay.
Next
okay, next
question.
question.
next question?
Over
Who's
to
your favorite
John.
sibling?
oh,
Favorite sibling.
Favorite
I feel like this
sibling.
is
That would be
self-explanatory.
my favorite sibling
Do
is
I have a
me.
choice?
No, you don't.
My
Tell it.
favorite sibling is Sophie.
Oh wow.
Oh, nice.
Mine is
Shama.
What happened to
Shama.
Shama?
My favorite
Shama
sibling
doesn't
is
count.
Shama because he's the only one.
Hey, at
You
least it wasn't.
adore.
Hey, at least it wasn't asked to, Shara or me. How would we
Good
answer
point.
that? My favorite sibling is me because I'm the only
The one
one.
from the future.
For my, what's your favorite subject?
Favorite subject.
Is this
Bible.
controversy?
Bible.
Oh.
Yay.
Oh.
Not
Mm.
math.
Easy.
Okay, go.
Math is
I'm
Shama.
great,
doing that because I
John.
don't think
Math
all
is
schools have
great.
the Bible
Science is
subject.
better.
No.
So next to Bible is language
Bible is
arts.
better.
Language.
Okay,
Thank
we'll
you.
go back to the full wheel. All of us can now be chosen again.
Okay.
Next question from the cookie. The
What is
cookie.
something that you haven't tried before
That's
that you want to try?
Atapia.
Pia.
that's
Oh.
Atopia.
Before I want to try skydiving, but then when Shara brought me to VR, I want to try still skydiving.
Skydiving is
Why
I
not?
yeah. I feel like I agree with
What's the
Yes.
legal
this
age
one.
for you to be skydiving?
I'm kind of
10.
scared to do
18.
that, but I
10?
want to.
Yeah, there are
That's
kid
young.
skydivers.
Wait,
Don't
is
ask.
there like height limit for skydiving?
Oh no,
Whoa.
that means I
That's
can't
the
join.
real
There's
real.
You'll
That's
start
the real.
diving from space.
No, there's only a weight limit in skydiving.
I assume this wraps up our first episode. I'm your host for today, Rod, signing out.
Funny
Uh,
out
well-
because I got a date with my mom.
Dude, we're not adding we're not adding that. Thank you all for tuning in, and we hope to see you, or we hope you hear us on the next episode of our youth podcast. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Bye.